If I can, I prefer nobody to be sad. If I can make people happy, or people around me happy just by helping them myself, I think that would make the world a pleasant place to live in. That was Kiritsugu's favorite phrase. The man who was a superhero to me was saying that he thought he was a failure. He didn't even need to explain it to me. The world of the young me was so different from the world of the adult Kiritsugu that the passing grade to be a superhero was different. For me as a child, the house was my only world. So it was enough for me if I could keep protecting my father, Fujine, myself, and the shed that I loved. I only tried to protect the ones I could see. But maybe Kiritsugu wanted to do something about even the ones he couldn't see. I was reckless when I was young. I educated myself by cursing the heartlessness of the world. The world was cruel, so I made myself even more heartless and used that as a weapon, trying to follow through on my ideals. There will always be some that cannot be saved. It is impossible to save everyone. I feel like we've regurgitated that line a few times now. If I have to lose 500 to earn 1,000, I will abandon 100 and save the lives of 900. That is the most efficient method. That is the ideal. Kiritsugu once said that. Of course, I got mad. I really got mad. Because I knew that without being told, because I myself was saved like that. I don't even need to be told something as obvious as that. But still, I believe that someone would be a superhero if they saved everyone, even though they think like that. It may be an idealistic thought or an impossible pipe dream, but a superhero is someone who tries to save everyone in spite of that. You're right, Shiro. I want to be a superhero just like Spider-Maso. The result is the most important thing, but with that aside, your heart trying to do so is. Oh yeah, Kiritsugu said something about the heart. I can't remember too well. After all, it's rare for me to remember something from such a long time ago. I must be in a deep sleep. That must be true, as it's rare for me to dream at all. Shiro, please wake up. It is almost time for breakfast. See? As proof, I'm in the shameful situation of Saber having to wake me up. Thought Shiro usually was the one that cooked. I guess it's Rin's turn today. What? I raise myself from the futon. It's 6:30. Bright sunlight shines in from outside. You're late, motherfucker. It is morning, Shiro. Are you not going to be preparing breakfast? In front of me is Saber's discontented face. I slept in. I'll get up right away. Oh, interesting little fact about this game. Apparently you can play this game on the Wii, according to a friend of mine. I did not know that. That's interesting. I do not think there is any need to apologize to me, but it is true that you do not have time to take it easy. It seems Sakura and Rin were arguing earlier. Sakura and Tosaka arguing? What's that about? Probably just Sakura being jealous. Hold on, don't get me cornered into an incomprehensible situation right when I get up. Is that in Tosaka's room? No, it is in the living room. I only passed by, so I do not know the details. Alright, I'll hurry. Oh. I have something I need to do before that. What is it, Shiro? Good morning, Saber. Thanks for waking me up. I never wake me up every morning, so I don't need an alarm clock or anything like that. I have a woman to do that for me. I greet her, then I really make my way to the hallway. But arguing with Sakura, what's Tosaka doing? Tosaka. I run into the living room. There's no sign of Sakura in the living room, and Tosaka is watching the weather forecast by herself. Morning. You seem agitated, calling my name first thing in the morning. Whoops. She turns around as if asking me what's going on. That's weird. It doesn't seem like she's been arguing with Sakura. Yeah, morning. Hey, Tosaka, I heard you were arguing with Sakura. Is that true? Maybe. Huh? I see. You must have heard it from Saber. Damn. Kicked out of the house. Yes, you could say that, looking at it objectively, but it wasn't really anything. I just told her not to come here for a while. Yeah, it's pretty much nothing. Don't worry about it. Is that something you can say easily? She means she made Sakura stop coming here, right? That's ridiculous. Sakura refused before already. There's no way Sakura would agree, even if you asked her again. It might not be possible, but she went home once I offered her terms. I said I'd go back home if she doesn't come here for a week. That established a negotiation between us. She reluctantly went home. Oh yeah, she gave her best regards to you. Best regards? She did something so selfish without telling me. So shellfish. No, I'm wrong. Tosaka was just doing something I should have done already. I see. I'm sorry that I made you do something so troubling this early in the morning. You must be feeling bad, Tosaka. I doubt that. She doesn't seem fazed by it. No, it wasn't hard nor unpleasant. Why do you say that? I'd say they're more like acquaintances, judging from what the audience that's watching these videos knows about them, considering you guys haven't seen Fate Zero. Well, you were friends with Sakura, so you probably didn't want to tell Sakura head on to get out of here. That's pretty much just what you did. That's why I'm apologizing. I should have been firm, but I caused you trouble again. That's fine. I just drove out Sakura for my own safety. There's no reason for you to apologize to me. Yeah, Sakura's dangerous, don't you know? Your safety? At least not in this route, she's not dangerous. Shinji is a master, right? Oh, okay, well, never mind. Doesn't he already know that Sakura's at our house? And he's already kind of pissed at us. Knowing him, he would be angry at you if he found out Sakura was at your house, so it's best not to have Sakura here until we settle things with Shinji. Settle things. Oh. Meaning we kill him, of course. I see. She's right now that she mentions it. I don't think Shinji was lying when he said he wouldn't tell Sakura anything. But having his sister Sakura here might give him the wrong idea. Banging your sister, brah. Right. It looks like we were holding Sakura hostage against Shinji. Exactly. And that aside, it's true that this place is dangerous. We can't let her walk around at night, so it's best to have her stay calm for a while. It's for Sakura's sake and our sake. Yeah, you're right. I feel sorry for Sakura, but I'll apologize later and have her forgive me. But I won't be able to tell her why, even when that time comes. Man, it's really getting to me. It's depressing that I've rejected Sakura, who comes to help me all the time, like this. Well, I mean, you didn't reject her, she kind of rejected her. Your suffering pleases me. Oh, you're so dispirited. What happened to the power that made you scream at me? Is Emiya-kun so lonely without Sakura? Tosaka makes an evil face. Crap, I knew she would make fun of me if I showed weakness, and now I've done it. Simple peace. She was the Moe character. The Moe character is always the symbol of peace, I suppose. Leave me alone. Anyways, Sakura was always a symbol of peace at my house. She supplied something that was missing with just Fujine and me, but I sent her away for my convenience, so yes, it's depressing. Oh, you do understand. You pass if you can say that. It seems you're getting more determined to win. What are you trying to say, Tosaka? Oh god. I don't like where this is going. Don't you get it? I'm saying that Sakura will return once the fight is over. If she's not dead. You say you don't need the Holy Grail, but you could fight to keep the peace you have now. See? It's good to have a clear goal. Tosaka says so with a big smile. If she puts it like that, I can only agree. Jeez, how should I say this? Once again, I realize that this person is both infinitely ill-natured and really great. Of course, she's a tsundere. That's how they operate. Oh, what? Then Sakura-chan won't be coming here for a while. Yeah. Whoops. I forgot I have to let them speak. Yeah, so why don't you go back home and give your parents a treat? Yes, please, I think we're both in agreement on that. Your father was complaining that his daughter didn't care about him. I can leave my dad alone. He won't die even if I'm not there. And I have to be firm if Sakura-chan isn't here. You're a boy, so if something happens, you'll get disciplinary dismissal. Can you take responsibility in that case? That won't... Unfortunately, man's nature does not let me declare that it won't that it won't happen. Emiya-kun, what was that pause? She glares. Tosaka's stare is painful. I don't think that's going to happen. This isn't a normal stay. I can't say for sure that it won't happen, though. I know that. I see. Good. Emiya-kun is indeed trustworthy, Sensei. Oh my god. Of course. Shiro is so calm and it makes me think I've gone too far with my tastes. Tosaka smiles while Fujine puffs with pride. Ellipsis. Saber is silently watching them while eating. This is only the second day, but I don't think I'll ever get used to this atmosphere. It's like our own little harem going on here. Except Fujine isn't a viable option. Oh yeah, Shiro, it's about the archery club, but did you know that Mitsuzuri-san got injured? And if anybody forgot who the hell she was, she's the orange-haired girl. Mitsuzuri? What? Did she get in a fight with someone again? Jeez, she's almost a third year, so she should calm down a little. So, how's the injury? Is it bad? It was merely a flesh wound, sir. It's fine. It was a light sprain. It seems she was attacked by a molester on her way home. Oh. Ew. She's fast, right? She ran away quickly, but injured herself when she fell over at the end. I see. Thank God it was nothing serious. But a molester attacking her? He must be reckless or have discerning tastes. Either way, he was a stupid molester, I thought. You thought she knocked him out instead of running away, right? Fujine smiles. Indeed, she knows Mitsuzuri Ayako well. Yeah, it's rare for her to want to run away. Yeah, apparently Japan has some kind of a problem with molesters running around. But, I see. Even Mitsuzuri is weak against molesters. I think most women would probably be weak against molesters, unless they are really good with self-defense. I guess that's good. It's impossible to teach her femininity unless something like this happens. Approving, I eat the well-cooked rice. Hey, Emiya-kun. Then, Tosuka Rin pats my shoulder with a smile. Should I tell you something interesting too? What? There isn't much more that's more interesting than what I just heard. Yeah, I haven't mentioned it, but Ayako and I are good friends. Did you know we're friends who hang out together on weekends? Hold on. Why are she and Ayako good friends? Huh? She's coming for you, Emiya. Don't worry, I'll tell her the exact words of this conversation. If I tell her you're happy, I'll bet she'll be so happy she'll break about 10 roof tiles. Sure you did. I would like to correct myself. I used the wrong words. It's not something to tell other people about, so it would really help me out if you kept quiet about it. Tosuka's not really the type to do that. Oh no, not conditions. Is that so? I can keep it a secret, but it might be hard unless there are some conditions on it. You see, it could slip out, you know. Or it could just slip out. Hey now, it's not good to smile when you're saying something modest. No, she's having a blast. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not like I'm having fun, so don't misunderstand. Oh no, I understand. You really are having fun. I get it. I'll make the breakfast Western style from now on. I now feel like accepting your request that breakfast should be toast. Or Pop-Tarts. Let's give her burnt waffles. Good. I'll be happy if you remember to use strawberry jam and not just marmalade. It's actually blood. What do you think a Japanese morning is? You're a tyrant, changing breakfast to suit your own selfish tastes. That's pure evil.
それは違います。朝食がパンになるのは私も嬉しい。加えて半熟の卵を用意していただければ。
You guys are really plain, aren't you? No, that is incorrect. I too am happy for breakfast to be bread. It would be perfect if soft-boiled eggs are prepared as well. And Saber adds her opinion.
ああ、そうですか。わかったよ。洋食にすればいいんだろう。くそ。さくらの洋食にしたからって調子づきやがって。
Fine. Alright, I'll make Western-style breakfast, okay? You guys are on a roll just because Sakura makes Western-style food.
お望み通り、明日から朝はパンにするから、それで文句はないな。なら、さっきの話は他言無用。絶対に三つにはバラすなよ。
I'll start making Western-style breakfast starting tomorrow, so you guys will have no complaints, right? And that conversation is a secret. Don't tell Mitsuzuri about it. I look away from the two with a humph and start eating. And then... Why are you doing something so pointless? Fujine, who has watched our conversation with wonder, murmurs. What? What do you mean pointless, Fujine? Oh my god, no. Every time she makes that face, I get a little bit scared. Oh my god, no! Because I'll tell Mitsuzuri-san even if Tosaka-san doesn't. I can't keep quiet about something like that. Well, that was just a complete waste of time there. We shouldn't have promised to do that because, wow. Fujine Fujine eats after nodding that it's a problem. No. I have to come up with some countermeasure real soon or I'll really lose my position. Breakfast ends and it's now 7:30. It's rare, but Fujine is still at the house and suggests with a smile that we should go to school together. But I can't do that. The decision last night. As long as I said I would fight without relying on Saber, I can't be so easygoing. If I have to put any extra time into fighting, I don't have time for school. Because we all know school is the most important thing, even when you're fighting for your life in a sort of death game scenario. Then let's go! Is the house locked up, Shiro? No, that's fine. I'm just going to skip school today. I raise my hand in goodbye and see Tosaka and Fujine off. Fujine freezes for a few seconds and... Hey, what do you mean you're skipping school? Huh? What? It seems Tosaka said something Fujine wanted to say. That's right, Shiro. There's nothing wrong with you to make you skip school, right? That is the worst excuse ever. No, my wound hurts. Old wounds hurt when the temperature goes down, right? It's kind of like that. That's a lie, right, Shiro? It's a lie, but let me go with it. It's not that I don't want to go to school. I have something I have to do, and it's just that it's more important right now. So please let me go. That really was convincing to you? Jeez, I lose if you have to put it like that. You're always like this when you can't tell me about things. You were like this as a child. It seems Fujine understands, even though she's complaining. So that's that. I'll leave the school to you. Is that okay, Tosaka? I see. Well, it doesn't matter for me if Emiya-kun comes or not. This isn't a bad choice. Yeah, leave the house to me. I'll skip work for a while too, so I won't have to leave the house much. Yeah, you're not gonna get fired or anything.
わかった。それじゃあ行ってくるね、シロ。怪我で学校を休むんだから、あんまり外に出ちゃダメよ。
Alright, then I'll be off, Shiro. You're absent from school because of an injury, so don't leave the house much.
それじゃあね。今回はいいけど、次からは事前に相談してよね、こういうことは。
See you. It's fine this time, but ask me about things like this beforehand next time. Time for our daily training with Saber, or more like just getting our ass kicked.
雑巾がけぐらいしとかないとな。
Well, I should at least wash the floor. I already told Saber to come here in a little while. I always do the minimum cleaning necessary, but it's been a few years since I last had a contest with somebody, or with someone. It'd be impolite to the dojo and Saber if I don't at least clean the floor.
しかしあれだな。剣の修行って言っても何をやら
But
されるの
man,
よ。
I wonder what she'll make me do. I've fought Kiritsugu a few times with Shinai's, but neither of us considered form, and it was more like amateurs beating each other up. I never intended to take kendo seriously, and I was only taught what to do if an opponent had a long weapon.
そもそも道具を使って喧嘩するのは苦手だったな。作ったり直したりする方にしか関心がないんだから。
Anyways, I wasn't good at using things to fight. I'm only interested in making and fixing. In that regard, this is the first time I'll be seriously studying swordsmanship. It seems Saber's style is different from kendo, but it should have some similarities, and it shouldn't be so confusing that I can't follow it. I hear the door. Saber must have arrived on time. That's good, as I just finished cleaning too.
待たせたな。今日からここで手ほどきをしてもらうわけだけど。
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll be learning here starting today.
どうかしましたか、シロ。何か意外なものを見るような顔をしていますが。
What is it, Chiro? You look like you're surprised at something.
いや、セイバーの服がそのままだったから驚いた。てっきりあっちの格好で来るのかと思ってた
Oh,
から。
well, I'm surprised because you're still in those clothes. I thought you'd be in the other outfit. We're training with swords, and my image of Saber fighting is in that armor, so I selfishly imagined that.
はあ、武装している方がいいというのでしたら着替えますが。そうですね。私がどうかしていました。
I see. If you wish for me to get armed, I can be. You are correct. I was not thinking.
たとえ試合とはいえ、鎧をまとわないのはシロに失礼です。申し訳ありません。すぐに着替えてきます。
Even though it is only a match, it isn't polite to Shiro to not wear my armor. I'm sorry. I will change right away. It seems Saber has come up with a solution on her own too.
いや、別にそういうわけじゃない。ただの思い違いだからいいんだ。俺もどっちかっていうと、鎧姿より今の方がいい。
Oh, no, that's not it. It's fine. It was just a misunderstanding. If you ask me, I prefer this outfit to the armor.
ですが、この服装ではシロの気
It
が
doesn't
済まないのでは
sexually
ないのですか。
satisfy me enough. Huh? But this appearance does not satisfy you, right?
気が済まないって、確かに今から試合するぞって感じじゃないけど、セイバーが動きやすいって言うんなら問題ないだろう。昼間っから鎧を着込んでたら、セイバーだって疲れるしな。
Satisfy? Well, it certainly doesn't look like we're going to be having a match now, but it shouldn't be a problem if that's easy to move in. You'd get tired too if you wear that armor.
それはそうですが、この服装で剣を振るうのはおかしくはないでしょうか。
That is true, but is it not strange for me to use a sword with this appearance?
なんでさ、似合ってるんだからおかしくなんかないぞ。
Why? It looks good on you, so there's nothing strange about it.
俺、セイバーは鎧姿より今の方が
I
いい
think
と
you
思う。
look better in that than the armor.
理解しかねます。この服装は確かに気軽なのですが、戦闘には耐えられないでしょう。セーバーとしては不向きな姿だと思うのですが。
I fail to understand. These clothes are certainly light, but they would not be able to withstand a fight. I believe this outfit is unsuitable for a saber.
その格好で戦うなバカ。セイバーは女の子だろ。女の子にはそういう服のが似合うんだから。
Don't fight in that outfit, stupid. You're a girl, and those clothes suit girls, so it's fine. Wow, okay, so we just really embarrassed her, apparently. Well, I put the rag I was using into the bucket and take 2 shinais down from the wall.
さて、それでどういった鍛錬をするんだ、セイバー。方針は全部セイバーに任せるから、 無茶でも何でも言ってくれ。
Well, so what kind of training should we be doing? I'll let you decide, so you can give me anything. I toss a shinai to Saber. Saber catches the shinai as if she's distracted and looks at me.
なんだよ。しないじゃダメか。
What, we can't use shinai?
まさか僕と。いや、真剣を使えってんじゃないだろうな。
Don't tell me to use solid wood swords. No, real swords. What a Spartan. That's well beyond what I expected.
いえ、そのようなことはありません。せっかく優れた試合用の模造刀があるのですから、こちらを使うことにしましょう。
No, there's no need for that. Since these are excellent imitation swords for matches, let us use them. Saber takes a deep breath quietly. And she's back to her usual self.
よかった。さすがに木刀で試合をするのは武装すぎる。
Thank God. It's too dangerous to fight with solid wood swords.
で、本当に何をやればいいんだ。まず素振り500回とか走り込みとか、そういう体力作りからか。
So what should I do? Will we start with strength building exercises like swinging the sword 500 times or running?
その必要はないでしょう。私から見ても、シロの運動能力は水準に達しています。これ以上肉体面を鍛えるのであれば、それは1日や2日でできることではありません。
I do not think there is any need for that. Even from what I've seen, your strength is up to standards. If you wish to train your body even more, that would not be possible in a day or two.
シロは魔術師としては未熟ですが、戦士としては悲観したものではないと思います。
You are unskilled as a
幼い頃
magus,
からよほど懸命に鍛えてきた
but
の
I
です
do
ね。
not think you are that bad as a warrior. You must have trained hard from a young age.
まあ、それぐらいしか取り柄がなかったからな。体を鍛えるのだけは魔術の才能がなくてもできたことだし。
Well, it was the only thing I was good at. You can train your body even if you don't have talent as a magus.
それが幸いしたのでしょう。ランサーに襲われて死に至らなかったのは、シロのそういう努力の賜物ですから。
That must be good fortune. The result of your effort was not dying when Lancer attacked you.
ですが、それは武器になるほどのものではあり
But
ま
it
せ
is
ん。
not something that you can rely on.
人間には限界がある。シロの体はその限界の域には程遠いし、突破することも難しいでしょう。
Humans have limits. Your body is a long way from those limits, and it would be difficult to overcome them anyway.
ですから私が教えることは、ただ戦うことだ
So
け
the
です。
only thing I'll be teaching you is fighting.
戦うことだけってどういうことだ。今の口ぶりからして戦う方法を教えてくれるってわけじゃなさそうだ。
What do you mean, just fighting? From the way you said it, it doesn't sound like you'll be teaching me how to fight.
当然です。一朝一夕で戦闘技術など身につくはずがないでしょう。私にできることは、マスターに1回でも多く戦いを味わってもらうことだけです。
Of course not. Battle techniques cannot be acquired overnight. The only thing I can do is have my master experience as many battles as possible.
そもそも人に物を教えることは苦手なのですから、私に指示されても困ります。
In the first place, I am not good at teaching, so it would only be troubling if you asked for my guidance.
もしもし。
Hello? When she says that so proudly as a student, I don't know how to reply. So you reply with hello. Okay.
つまり、要するに、ただ試合をするだけってことか。
So, in short, we're just going to fight. Isn't that what we're going to do the whole time?
ええ。ただそれだけです。
Yes,
マスター。
that is it, Master.
寸止めはなし。お互い相手を殺すつもりで打ち合いましょう。
No stopping our hits, and let us fight as if trying to kill each other.
そうですね。1時
I
間もす
don't
れば
think
どういうことな
Shiro
の
would
か
be
理
able to withstand
解
that
してもらえると思います。
for even like a second. Let me see. I believe you will understand what it is like in about an hour. Saber lightly grips the shinai, ready to start. What? Still not understanding, I follow Saber's example and grab the shinai. As soon as I do so, whack! The world turns upside down. Yep, only took a second. In short, Saber is only trying to teach me one thing. The truth, that no matter what I do, no matter what scheme I come up with, I cannot ever beat someone I have no chance against. Ow, ouch, ouch. This is broken, I'm sure.
折れているのならもっとたくましい腕になっています。重度の打ち身ですが、今のシローならじきに回復するでしょう。
It would be more swollen if it were broken. It is a bad bruise, but it should heal quickly for you.
そうか。よし。なら、もう少し続けるか。
I see. Alright, then let's continue a bit more.
まだ続けるのですか、シロー。
Are we going to continue, Shiro? That's what he just said.
確かに打ち身ではありますが、すぐに動いていいものではありません。
It is indeed only a bruise, but it is not something you can move immediately.
容赦なく人の腕に打ち込んできて何言ってんだ。
What are you saying when you're the one beating my arm mercilessly?
いいぜ。セイバーが乗り気じゃないんなら、そう好き。
Alright, if you're not up to it, I'll take this. Opening. And get my ass handed to me again. It doesn't work, of course.
人の話を聞いてください。明らかにシローは疲労しています。そんな体ではせっかくの修練も無駄になるのですから、休憩を入れるべきです。
Please listen to me. You are definitely fatigued. Training will be useless in such a state, so we should take a rest.
いや、でもな、こう明らかに手加減されてるのに打たれっぱなしっていうのは情けない。
But it's shameful to be beaten so badly when you're going easy on me.
せめて人たち、セイバーの眉ぐらいは動かさなきゃ悔しくて倒れられん。
I have to at least make you raise a brow or something, or I'll be too vexed to collapse.
驚くというのでしたら、もう十分驚いています。強情だとは思っていましたが、まさかこれほどとは思っていなかった。
If you ask for surprise, I'm already more than surprised. I thought you were stubborn, but I did not believe that it was to this extent.
悪かったな。根本的に負けず嫌いなんだ。
Sorry, I just hate losing.
ええ、それは嫌というほど思い知りましたので結構です。
Yes,
と
I
もかく休
understand
憩
well
に
enough
しますか
now.
ら、シローも市内を置いてください。
Anyways, we will take a break, so please put down your shinai.
床も汗で滑りやすくなっている。極限状態での模擬戦でもなし、疲労困憊した足場も不確かなどという状態では意味がありません。
The floor is slippery with sweat. We are not imitating a fight in an extreme situation, and it is meaningless to fight in such a fatigued condition.
なんでさ、普通戦闘訓練ってのは最悪の状態を想定してやるもんだろ。
Why? Battle practice usually assumes the worst situation, right? Then
それこそ無意味です。
that is even more meaningless.
いいですか、シロー。あなたがサーバントと戦うというのでしたら、体力は万全、足場は完全、逃走経路は確保済みという状況以外での戦闘は無意味です。
Listen, Shiro. If you say you're going to fight a servant, it will be meaningless unless you have full power, the best ground, and an escape route prepared.
あなたは全てが充実した状態でなければ、サーバントと戦いにさえならない。
You cannot even be a match to a servant unless everything is perfect.
あなたは選択を間違えているのです。
You have already made a mistake when you decide to fight a servant in poor condition.
つまりこういう状態では間違っても。
So you mean never fight in this kind of a situation, no matter what?
そういうことです。そうなってはどのような奇跡もシロを救いはしないでしょう。
That is correct. If that happens, no miracle will be able to save you, Shiro.
あなたの戦いはまず自身を万全にし、的確な状況を模索することから始まるのです。
Your battle starts with perfecting your condition and finding the perfect situation.
納得。それじゃ申し訳ないけど休ませてくれ。
I understand. Then I'm sorry, but let me take a rest. I lean against the wall and slide down. Phew. I let out the air collected in my lungs. It should be air, but it's burning hot. Ow. While my body is burning with pain, I glance at the clock. It's past 11. We started around 9, so that means we've been doing this for about 2 hours. The first hour was just me getting beat up. I think that was probably most of it. Saber's blows would suddenly strike me and I'd faint slightly. I'd wake up and just when I thought I'd be careful next time, I'd be knocked out again. Anyways, I was beaten up repeatedly, and maybe because of my body got used to it, or my power came out from my anger, but I can now manage to block the first blow. And the problem was after that. Well, only being shown such a skill difference, can a human readily attack back? You demon. The answer is, I get knocked out the instant I shrink back. After that, it is like a mouse cornered by a cat. Or a lion. If I'm to be knocked out, no matter how I block a blow, all I can do is get desperate and attack. But of course, it's easily deflected and I'm knocked out. But when I get used to that as well... Oh, damn it. I start to gain the composure to think something like that, and the instincts that let me understand I'll be dead the next second become keener. People usually call this being in the zone. So then, I frantically went into defense. The instincts that tell me I'll be knocked out if that blow hits come at me in numbers, so as a living being, it's only natural for me to avoid it. I would manage to elude Saber's barrage of attacks, but I would take a fatal blow while I'm waiting for an opening to counter. And I'd stand up and think that I can manage longer this time. From time to time, I would attack, thinking it'd be best to attack if I'm doomed anyway. The 2 hours were just spent repeating that process over and over. I don't know if I can get any stronger doing this. I think this is just a match to help me get used to fighting, so that I won't panic or get too relaxed in front of my enemy. I'm just teaching my body that it is always one mistake away from death. But still, if you ask me if this is meaningless, it's not. As I have no weapons, I believe this tension is the thing I have to value the most.
お疲れ様でした。どこか痛むところはありますか、シロ?
Well done. Are you hurt anywhere, Shiro? Before I realize it, Saber is right beside me. I'm so sweaty that I'm dripping onto the floor, but Saber's not even sweating. It's harder to find a part that's not hurting. You were really merciless, Saber. If things are this one-sided, it's actually more refreshing. I'll be honest here, 100% of this is me being a poor loser.
はい。シロに合わせて加減はしましたが、容赦はしないよう心がけました。
This is pretty much her holding back.
戦いにはなり
Or
ま
to
せんから。
imagine her not doing that. Yes, I adjusted to your level, but tried to show you no mercy. It would not be a battle if I allowed myself the luxury of consideration.
そうだな。おかげで今なら首輪が外れたドーベルマンが走ってきても冷静に対処できる。
Right. Thanks to that, I can now calmly deal with an unchained Doberman.
ってドーベルマンぐらいじゃまだまだか。
Doberman-san.
俺も全然修行が足りなかった。
Though, it's not good enough if it's just a Doberman. I guess I'll still need more training. I review my actions. I thought I trained my body to be above average, but it's pitiful for me to give up only after 2 hours of fighting with Saber.
いいえ、そのようなことはありません。シロの打ち込みは一心で力がありました。時にあまりの熱心さに対応を忘れたほどです。
No, that is not true. Your attacks were made with all your heart, and they were powerful. Sometimes, I forgot to deal with them because you were so enthusiastic. She's admiring needless things with gentle eyes. My embarrassment suddenly returns. Until now, we were just people fighting without any notion of boy or girl, but isn't this kind of a surprise attack?
いや、ちょっと待った。水飲んでくれ。
Hold on, I'm going to get some water.
水ですか？それでしたら私が汲んできますから、シロは休んでいてください。
Water? Then I will go get some for you, so please rest here. Saber goes to get me some water. Phew, I'm saved. So, just what am I saved from? An erection? I drink the water Saber has brought me. It must still be rest time, as Saber is sitting in a Saber is sitting in a polite Japanese style. I think Saber is really beautiful like that. I'm not thinking she's beautiful from a man's perspective, but I feel she's beautiful in everyone's eyes. She has melted into the dignified atmosphere of the dojo and has a quietness free of any conflicts. There is an incongruity when such a girl as a servant and... there's an incongruity when such a girl is a servant and showing such willingness to fight. Right now, only Saber and I are here. This is a good time to ask her something, so... Oh no. Okay, you guys know the drill. Her reason for fighting, I want to know why she seeks the Holy Grail. I want to know about Saber before she became a servant. I want a secret attack. A super move would be great. I guess... Haven't we asked her a reason for fighting? No, she didn't tell us. She said she wouldn't tell us her reason for fighting. I guess number 2 would be a good option. Let's just go with number 2. Before she became a servant. I wonder what Saber was like when she was alive as a human. Saber is so beautiful, and I bet everyone liked her. Though one might misunderstand from the name Saber, she might have been a normal girl who didn't even use a sword. You would be totally wrong. Yeah, I wonder what Saber was like before. I get curious and I accidentally speak my mind. Yes. Did you say something, Shiro?
いや、セイバーはどんなやつだったのか想像してただけだ。別にセイバーの使命を知りたいんじゃなくて、どういう生活を送ってたのかなって。
Huh? No, I was just imagining what you were like before. I don't want to know your true name, but I was wondering what kind of life you led. What kind of a person was I like? You are interested in strange matters, Shiro. Ignore it if it's a problem. It just popped in my head. You're the servant Saber, but I thought you might have been different before you became a servant. Yes. I think that she might have led a calm life suitable for a lovely girl. You're totally off, man. I do not think that is possible. People do not change their personality when they become a servant. And I was a knight who was given a sword at birth. Any different self that you talk of never existed. Whoa, so you always had such a tense personality? That's terrible. I sympathize with the people who are around you. What do you mean by that? I am strict, but I do not coerce the people around me. Don't lie. I know from today's training that you're pitiless and have no mercy. Look at this welt. You're happy to come pounding on me when I make a mistake, you devilish instructor. I was not happy about it. I feel sorry for Shiro, but it would not be training if I was not strict. How unusual. It's really surprising for Saber to make that kind of an expression. She kind of made a similar one earlier, so... What is with that expression? Fuck that Saber. What is with that expression? I think it is unfair to suddenly go silent. Oh, I wasn't expecting you to get angry like that, so I was surprised. Is that so? I only emphasized what I was thinking. That might be why. You don't talk much with your emotions, so that was new. Is that so? I believe I act based on my beliefs. I'm saying that it's your thinking, not your feeling.
そうじゃなくて、素直に思ったままのことをあんまり話
No,
さないじゃな
not
いか。
that. It's that you don't say what you really feel.
それは当然です。私に求められるものは個人としての意見ではなく立場としての意見ですから。
That is only
それ
natural.
は今も昔も変わらない。
What is demanded from me is not an opinion as an individual, but an opinion from my position. That does not change even now.
私はセーバーのサーバントとしてシ
I
ロを
will
守る。
protect you as the servant Saber.
そのため以外のことを口にするべきではないし、
I should not say anything that does not relate to that purpose.
考える必要もないでしょう。
And there is no need to even think about such things.
それはそうだけど、それじゃあセイバーがつまらないだ
That
ろ。
may be true, but that'll be boring for you, Saber.
セイバーには役割があるんだろうけど、それにかかりきることはないんじゃないか。
You have a role, but I don't think you need to devote yourself to it.
自分のやりたいこ
You
とがあ
have
るん
things
だ
you
から
want to do, too.
ですから私のやるべきことはシロを守ることです。ただでさえマスターとして未熟だというのに、私の言うことも聞かず戦おうとするあなたをこうして鍛えているのではありませんか。
As I said, protecting you is what I must do. In addition to being inexperienced as a master, you must not listen to me and try to fight. This is why I'm training you right now.
いや
Or you do not
そういう
listen
こ
to me,
とじゃないんだけど、
No, that's not it, but,
セイバーがそういうの
well, I guess it's fine if you say so. It seems Saber is softer and cheerful right now, so I don't want to ruin this calm mood by continuing this conversation.